Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ashley. I am so excited to have you here today. We are doing something a little bit different on my channel. We're not just cleaning today. We are doing a remodel of our kitchen on a budget. So if you've been following along, you guys know, please follow me on my Instagram account at Thrifting Dwells Here on Instagram, because ever since we moved in our home 5 months ago, I have been going back and forth on what I have wanted to do in our kitchen and in this space. So this past winter, my dad actually painted all of our cabinets. I want to say that I'm drawing a blank. I want to say it's not White Dove. I'm drawing a blank. It is by Benjamin Moore. It's one of the popular white colors. I will leave a comment down below in the description box with the exact color that we used for our cabinets, because it is such a nice warm white, especially with our champagne gold hardware that I purchased at Home Depot. It looks amazing. Okay, so I'm kind of laughing at myself because I was actually correct earlier. The cabinet color that we chose is in fact White Dove by Benjamin Moore. It is such a nice warm white color, especially you will see at the end of the video with the results of the countertops. It is such a nice warm white. I don't want to say it's like yellow, but I swear it is like a warmer white. It's not yellow, but you guys know what I'm saying, right? It's like in that direction, but very nice, a very warm color. I also got our champagne gold hardware from Home Depot. I had this beforehand before we painted the cabinets. And then for today's video, we are actually going in with the Retique Wood Kit. I purchased the entire countertop kit and I'm so glad that I did. I read reviews, I measured the square footage of the countertops, and we had just enough. In fact, like I feel plenty of paint and product to use on our countertops. So right now, what I am doing, I actually just want to make sure that I share all of the steps with you guys. I have so many friends and family that are like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this video. I need to understand the process of how this was done. So right now I am going in with just a regular sheet of sandpaper. I should probably get more information for you guys in terms of the grits. It was red and I feel like it had a high grit number. I should really know this, but as I'm doing this voiceover, of course, I don't have that information with me. But if you are curious, if you have any questions about the process, leave a comment down below. I will get the answer or answers and information for you guys. But before going in with the sandpaper, you guys saw I actually filled a spray bottle with water and also rubbing alcohol. That's just the closest thing that we could find compared to what they recommended. So what I did was I went in 2 times and gave our counter a really good wipe down just to make sure that there was no extra residue. And then after I did that, I then, as you guys can see, went in with the sanding. So I started going in with just the sanding paper and I was going in circular motions, basically in like a straight line, like one line at a time, if that makes sense. I would go from left to right in circular motions and then start on the next side, do the same thing. But after a little bit, I realized maybe I should get the regular like plug-in hand sander. And I think this was great. As I was using it though, I wasn't sure if it was really sanding, but also the material of our countertops are composite. So obviously like you can't really sand composite, but I do feel like using the sander, believe it or not, like just with my hands without the machine, did a better job. But I was just at a point where I was like, okay, this will have to be good enough. Like it has to be doing something, is how I felt. And our counters still came out beautiful. So I can say honestly, if you want to do it by hand, you can. If you want to use a hand sander that you plug in and it's electric, you can also do that as well. Okay, so the next step after sanding, it is recommended that you basically use warm water and Dawn dish soap. I just used a regular one of those microfiber kind of cleaning cloths, and I soaked it in a warm bowl of water, and I just went around a couple of times just making sure that everything was clean and spruced up. I feel like these steps are so important, and I really took the time to make sure that I followed them exactly as they were intended to be done, because I just wanted to make sure that everything was perfect for when we actually used the product and got ready to lay it down. I was so excited. I will say that this project, it takes time. So I loved this project. My dad and my husband did a lot of it, but I did the prep work and I helped a little bit with the first coat, and I'll go over that with you guys, the name of it and everything. But basically, like in between steps, it was really fast, but you definitely want to wait the recommended dry time. So that's what can kind of make the process seem a little bit longer. But even as I'm recording this, we are still waiting a full week before we use our counters, just because we want to make sure that everything is fully dry and we won't have any issues, using the counters and living in the space. Okay, so this is the final product, how you want everything to look. Thank goodness for my dad and my husband because they taped up the countertops. My dad is a beast. He's a beast. He's a tank. He's incredible. I painted this little corner piece right here, and my dad did this whole section, as you guys could see, or can see, I should say. So yeah, we went in with that first coat, and I want to say we gave it about 2 hours in between every coat. And it's recommended, of course, that you wash the brushes, and we did just that. We weren't sure about the material because I want to say about 60% of the actual like paint is like recycled wood fiber. So that's what gives it that wood look and feel. So we just wanted to be very careful and make sure that we followed all of the steps. So this is coat number 2 of the wood and primer. So this is step number 1. And you guys, I'm just laughing because I was so excited for this step, but like little did I know how phenomenal these counters were going to turn out. So we actually did 3 coats of the wood and primer, and I have no regrets. This is my dad. Of course, we're waiting in between, like I said, 2 hours in between every step. And this looks scary. Doesn't this look scary, you guys? Yes, I thought that too, but I read every review on Amazon. I read all of the reviews. I knew what to expect. So this is the wood and stain. So this is technically step 2. And to get that wood look, you are given these specific tools. You get 2 tools in the kit. One is larger and one is a little bit smaller. I will say all of the information you need is in the kit and online on their YouTube channel. They gave great advice. We watched the videos on their YouTube channel step by step, and my dad made sure to follow it and make them look like real like wood planks from start to finish. I actually didn't use the tool, you guys. I just wanted my dad to do it. Maybe I'll buy more and do like a piece of furniture to get a feel for it. But because this was in our kitchen, I really just wanted my dad to do it and I did not want to mess it up. So my dad did everything and I was with him, and he asked if I liked it each time and if there were areas that I thought he should go over, but he did an amazing job. So just to give you guys an idea, this is the countertop after 1 coat of the wood and stain after you do the wave technique. Okay, so I just want to show you guys, these counters are truly more beautiful than I ever could have imagined. I just got off of work and my husband is out to eat with his family and our daughter, and it is nice and quiet in the home. We still need to put the final coats. Sorry, I didn't turn on this other light. Hold on. We still have to put on the final coat, but I am just blown away, you guys. I also purchased a new sink. So because we're doing this on a budget, we have a white sink that's like an overhang sink here. Similar to our old stainless steel one, but wow. It like looks and feels like wood, you guys. Like I just have no words. It is crazy, but we still have to do the final coat. I love the way the sun is shining right now. We still have to do the final coat, which we've been kind of doing like research trying to figure out. This is basically, I think, their like sealer. So this is the final coat that we're gonna put on. We're basically going to keep putting it on until we run out, just because this is such a high traffic area. But you guys, for a budget, I am blown away with what we were able to make happen in the kitchen. One of the biggest things that I did not love about our kitchen was the flooring, just like the color and style, but honestly, like when I walk in this kitchen, it makes my heart so happy. I feel like it looks amazing for the price, and I don't know, I just feel like wood and butcher block is timeless. I was told that a quote for just this piece, because it would be custom with the way it was cut, could be up to $3,000. And we also got other quotes as well, but we weren't, you know, we just didn't want to rip out the cabinets. They are 20 years old, authentic to the house, but the previous owners did such a beautiful job with like the molding. And yeah, I mean, as you guys know, kitchen projects can be costly, so I'm just so obsessed. Like this is everything I could have dreamed of and more, especially done on a budget, like, which makes my heart and bank account happy. Okay, so one thing I do want to mention, we actually went in with the third step. I want to say it's called Retique 2 times. And then I had some polyurethane by Bear left over from our kitchen table, and also my daughter's little Pottery Barn table flip. I got that for free on Facebook. My mom did actually, and I flipped it. Head over to my Instagram if you guys are interested in seeing how that turned out. But basically we did, I want to say maybe 2 coats of the polyurethane, and I love, love, love the satin shiny finish that it has provided. And we are just waiting right now for a whole week for everything to dry in its own timing, but this is the result. I love the outcome of this project, and I hope that you guys too. Leave any questions or comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.